A relationship built on love should never result in fear, control, or pain. But for too many women, the dream of marriage turns into a nightmare they can't escape. DV doesn't just leave physical bruises, it breaks a woman's spirit. The story coming up is a story of a devastated lady that her husband, her sweet husband, suddenly turned into a monster. Viewers' discretion advised.
I just wanted to make this video so that everybody understands, like, my husband was never abusive before. Like, this was the first time he's ever done anything like this. We were on a family vacation in Hawaii, and this happened. He's always had, like, drinking issues, but I don't know what set it off. I don't know what happened. All I know is that he wouldn't stop when he started, and I thought he was gonna kill me. My poor baby was in the room through the whole entire thing, and the only reason that I got away was because he threw my luggage over the balcony. We were on the 19th floor, and when he went to go throw it out, I grabbed my daughter and ran out of the room. But for hours, he was beating on me, knocking me unconscious over and over and over for probably up to 4 hours. Like, everything is so blurry to me, but I don't see a lot of stories about, like, one-time domestic abuse, and that's why I'm sharing this story, is because my husband never was like this before. This is the first time he's ever done anything like this, and it was so bad. And I just really pray that there's no other people going through this. I know there's other people going through this, and I hope that they see the self-worth in themselves to walk away from it. And I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten and continue to get from everybody. I mean, people that I've never met or talked to a day in my life are so supportive, and I really appreciate it, and it's really helping me get through this. This happened on the 1st of August, so it's still really fresh, and I'm finding different ways to cope with it, but I appreciate the support that everybody's been giving me, and I'm going to continue posting my journey of healing. I have to go see a plastic surgeon this week because there's 3 fractures in my face, my nose, and then here in my eye socket. So I will be posting that, and then going through tomorrow, I go to my first class to talk about a counseling class to talk about everything, and hopefully that helps me also. And I'm just happy that I'm alive and that me and my daughter are safe, and he's in jail where he should be, and I'm never going back. I'm never looking back. I'm going to keep moving forward and pushing forward. Today's my first time going back home in public, and it's probably one of the hardest things that I've had to do. I feel so embarrassed going anywhere, people staring at me. Got my sister with me. Just the effects of everything after. People don't realize how hard it is just to go back to your normal life. Feels so ugly. Just like, feel like I can't go anywhere without people just staring at me, like, wondering what they're fucking saying. So I know it's gonna get better.
That was a very sad story, and I don't wish that on anybody. I'm glad she was able to leave that man, and according to what she said, he's behind bars where he belongs. I know it's going to be difficult, it's going to be hard, leaving what you're used to, the life you tried building with someone, and going back to how you used to be. That means being single and doing things by yourself. It's going to be hard, but it's better that way than losing your life in the process. How can someone beat you for 4 hours? Was he planning to kill her? I don't know what his intentions were. That's scary. I'm glad she got away from that alive. I'm glad it didn't go beyond what she experienced. That's scary. I know a lot of women are facing this, and when it comes to living, it's very hard, it's difficult. DV is a very difficult situation to find yourself in. If you've had something like this happen to you before, or you know of someone that has experienced something like this before, please feel free to share your story with us in the comment section. Thank you.
So today is my 3-year wedding anniversary, and I can without a doubt say that this has been hands down the most depressing, miserable, horrible 3 years of my life. I have literally never been so depressed. I've never hated another person more than I hate the person that I married. While I run my ass off and I do everything for everybody in my life, like me, my kids, him, he goes to work and works enough. That's it. He works. Yeah, his job's hard. Yeah, his hours suck, but he works. That is all he does. I am in a different town because I had to take my kids to their football practice, and I asked him to watch our daughter, and you know what he did? He slept. He slept since he got home. What did I do? I did homework. I fed the kids. I took my son to speech. I went to the bank. I paid people to mow my yard because, you know, he can't mow the yard anymore. I, like I said, made sure homework got done. I got them ready for football. I took them to football. I tried taking care of myself and went on a walk, but, you know, when I started realizing I hadn't heard from him, I'm calling and calling and calling and begging for the bare minimum of him to watch our fucking daughter. Excuse my language. I'm just so upset. To watch our daughter, to cut up a watermelon, and to make dinner. I mean, that is absolutely bare minimum. That is not, that's not asking for much. And it's not even today. It's not even today. Oh, so then when he realizes that he's almost running out of time and we're going to be home soon, he's like, oh, I can't because I don't have this. So you know what a normal person would do? They'd be like, oh, I don't have that. Let me go get it. But guess what? He has 30 minutes until everybody's going to be home. So he's just like, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to lay now because I waited so long and now I'm mad at myself. Now I'm just not going to do anything because F it. I am 30 years old and I'm literally begging for the bare minimum every single day. I am a married single mom. That's what I am. Yeah, I don't work, but the amount of weight I carry, I have been applying for jobs. I mean, I can tell you right now, the reason women stay in shit relationships is 1, because they don't have the means to leave financially, like a house. 2, the idea of a family. I can tell you why I've stayed. Money. It's that simple. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. He used to want me to be a stay-at-home mom. Now he just doesn't care because he doesn't care about anything. I shouldn't have to wake a 32-year-old man up for work. No matter what shift, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, I shouldn't have to wake him up for work. I shouldn't have to tell him what time to set an alarm if I can't wake him up. I shouldn't have to call or make people go wake him up. I shouldn't tell a grown man that he probably should shower after working all day. I shouldn't have to tell him to brush his teeth. I shouldn't have to tell him to feed his kids while he's taking care of them. I shouldn't have to tell him to watch his kids. I shouldn't have to tell him what to put the kids in when it comes to clothes. I shouldn't have to tell him where the clothes are. He doesn't even know my kids' teachers' names. I shouldn't have to manage his schedule and mine and my kids. I shouldn't have to tell him, hey, you need to refill your medicine. Hey, you need a doctor's appointment. Hey, you should probably get your oil changed. Hey, your brakes don't sound good. Not only tell him, but then I have to call and schedule that oil change because will he do it himself? No. Will he call himself? No. I am raising another kid. And so what's going to happen when I get my job? I am going to be doing everything that I'm doing on top of working now. I shouldn't have to tell a grown man if he can and can't buy something because he doesn't know how much money we have, because never in his life has he ever downloaded a banking app on his phone. Never has he ever looked at a pay stub. Never has he ever even looked at a bill to see what it costs. So yeah, he might make the money, But who carries the financial weight? Who carries the way to budget the money? Who makes the grocery list? Who makes sure we have food so we can eat food? Who makes sure he has this, that, and everything else? When all he gives a shit about is getting high and sleeping. Because you know what? If he's not high, he's not happy. I should not be begging a grown man for the bare minimum. On top of the bare minimum, I shouldn't have to deal with the anger outbursts, breaking my shit where my door won't even close, putting holes in my walls, threatening to kill me in front of my kids. The list could just go on and on. And yeah, I know I can leave, because trust me, I am leaving. But people can't just walk out and leave one day when you have kids and 12 years of life wrapped up together. You gotta have a plan. You can't just walk away with nothing. You have to have a plan. My plan is in effect right now, but I just had a rant because I'm just baffled. I just don't want to spend another day like this. And I know I just got to get through a couple more days, couple more weeks. And then what? My kids lose their dad? When I quit forcing him to be one, when I quit forcing him to help, when he loses his job because he doesn't wake up himself, like, I don't even know where I'm going with this. It's just not fair. Happy 3-year anniversary to me. Happy 3 years of misery. I mean, I'm trying so hard not to be bitter, but like, I've just never disliked somebody so much that I should love, that I just don't. In sickness and health, better or worse, like, no. Like, so destroy myself and destroy my kids to keep a vow? Nope. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm waiting to get my kids from football so I can go home to a fight that I already know I'm going to go home to. So I can figure out dinner at 8:30 at night and do showers and get everything ready for the next day to do it all over again. Moms literally cannot give up. You just can't give up, because nobody else is going to pick up the pieces. Dads will check out. Dads will do this. Dads will do that. But as a mom, you literally cannot, because you have to carry it. Alright, I'm done ranting. I guess I should say, what a perfect day to wear my Patterson Law shirt. Problems with your ex, call Rex. If you need a good lawyer, he's your guy. But don't worry, I'm not going to need a lawyer, because he's not going to fight for anything, because that's how little he cares, which, good for me, but sad for my kids.
Wow, that's a lot. I feel for her. You say you have a partner, but you find yourself doing everything by yourself. That's too much. That is a clear example of what we call married but living a life of a single mom. To be honest with you, that is a harsh reality of being married to a good number of women out there. Women are carrying the weight of motherhood, household, and everything else. Marriage is supposed to be partnership, right? But for so many women, it's far from it.
Come on. Girl, he is busting her fucking windows.
I just want to come on here and give y'all a little backstory, because I was so fucking lost right now. Like, oh my god, man. I blame myself for so much of this shit. The end of May, been trying to break up with him for a long time. It's just a toxic ass situation. I had my hand in it too, you feel me? But I've been trying to get away from him, and he's just, the roles fucking reversed. They be saying that, like, I loved him too early, he loved me too late, loved me too late type shit, you feel me? End of May, I don't talk to her for like two weeks. So he pops up at my house, breaks through the front window, comes in the house, breaks my TV, throw the TV at me, throwing the light at me, breaks the lamp, breaks the fan. I go to Miami for 2 months to get the fuck away from him. The whole time I'm there, he will not leave me the fuck alone. Blow me up One night he called me 132 times off of different text me now numbers, making fake Instagrams, blow me up on email, blow me up Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, making all these pages. I'm just blocking them, not giving them the time of day type shit. Blow me up on Cash App. This man has literally sent me probably like $15 a day in just ones. He's just not leaving me the fuck alone. Yeah, anyway, just that, there ain't nothing to it, man. And so I get back on Monday. He really quick backtrack. I'm in Miami. He's hitting up my sister, my little sister, asking her to talk to me for me, like all this shit, just all this shit. So I drive from Miami to Fort Worth so I can have my car the whole summer. I'm out there trying to get my mind right, money right, all this shit, right? And so one of my homegirls had like called me. She's like, hey, like, you good? Like this and that. Backtrack, I'm sorry. That night he broke in the house, he broke my phone too. So my birthday is June 29th, and so for my birthday I bought me a new phone. So I have a 6-year-old daughter, and so the iPhone still works. Like, it connect to the Wi-Fi, it just don't connect to the server or whatever. So I was letting her use the phone, but it was still logged into my iCloud. So I was, text messages and calls and shit were still coming through, but she over there texting my phone. Girl, give me my phone. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb so she wouldn't get no notifications on her phone. When I sit here and tell you, there is never a day in my life where I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. My phone is never on Do Not Disturb. I hate that shit. My homegirl texts me. She's like, I'm about to text you. Don't answer. I didn't see that because my phone was on fucking Do Not Disturb. My homegirl calls me. I get the call comes through or whatever. She's like, hey girl, like, you good? Like, you know, I'm just seeing how far away you are, you know, this, that, because 2-hour drive from Fort Worth to back to my hometown or whatever. Like, yeah, girl, I was like, I'm picking up my sister from the airport right now. I was like, we about to head back down there. I'll be there in like 2 hours, right? Boom. As soon as I get off the phone with her, I'm going through my text message. I see she fucking text her right the fuck back. I'm like, Miko, wasn't it? This man popped up at my homegirl's house. She has a fucking 6-month-old baby. Just her and this little boy at the house. Her and her son at the house. Made her call me right there while he's in her house. Y'all hearing this? He made this girl call me while he's in her house. Went and knocked on her door trying to get a hold of me. Me and my sister, we drive from Fort Worth. We drive back down here. As soon as I'm pulling up to my fucking mom's house, my sister's like, Miko's behind you in his fucking car. He was staking out my mom's house. Staking out my fucking mom's house, okay? All this shit goes on, this and that. Leave some flowers on the car, this and that. All this shit happened in the video I seen. I got back to Texas Monday. Back to my hometown Monday night. Thursday night is when he did all that shit last night. 3 fucking days I'm back in this town. I haven't seen him or talked to him in 3 months. So, anyway, the neighbor upstairs talk about he's been seeing him on the side of the house. He's been out here for like the past 3 days, parked on the side of the house. Y'all don't understand. I have lost everything. I've sacrificed a lot of myself, and that's why I'm so mad at myself, and I blame myself for a lot of this shit, because in my head I'm like, how could I love a nigga like this? What did I love? Like, what did I gain? What did I gain out of being with a nigga like this? I didn't gain nothing. I lost everything. I went to Miami, so busting my ass off trying to come back to Texas to get me and my daughter a fucking house. Her birthday is August 10th. She starts school August 15th. Now I gotta, the money I used, I got back to Texas Monday. Tuesday I went out and I applied for 3 apartments. I'm waiting for them to get back, one of them to get back with me. I know I'm gonna have to pay a deposit and shit. Like, so I have like about $1,500 saved up. So I know, that's what I'm saying, the money that I do have, like, this shit gotta go to my car. My fucking car. I can't make money to pay bills and shit without my car. It's just a full cycle. It's just a full cycle. And like I said, I'm more mad at myself than I am him. Like I said, until you really in this situation, you just sit back and think like, What was all this shit for, man? Like, what did I get out of this shit? What the fuck did I get out of this shit? What benefit did I get out of this? How could I sit here and love a nigga like this? My fucking daughter was here last night in the video. Y'all have the sound player. You can hear my daughter crying in the background. She steps on glass. There's blood and shit all over the fucking bathroom floor because she done cut her foot so bad it's fucking literally leaking blood. That's what I'm saying. Like, but yeah, he's in jail. Oh, we call the police. Call the police. He tried to take off his shit. No, cops got him. And do you know what the fuck his sister did today? Bailed that bitch out of jail. Bailed his ass out of jail. That nigga's back on the street walking around. The whole family's sick. The whole fucking family's sick.
That's really sad and scary. That guy might take her life. The way he's going, he might take her life. If you want to hear more of the story, because on her TikTok page, she has a lot of updates, go follow her or go check her out on her TikTok page. She has more videos, more stories, more details. If you want to hear the full story, go to her TikTok. Also, for the first video clip I posted that has to do with Davy, the lady has follow-up stories on her TikTok page as well. You can go to her TikTok to watch more of her stories, the update on how she's doing and what if her husband is still behind bars and all that. She has more updates there. So for this lady, she has a 6-year-old child, like she mentioned, and in one of the videos she posted on her page, she had mentioned in that video that the sister to the ex-boyfriend is the breadwinner of the family, and the sister is 26 years old, if I'm not mistaken. She's the one taking care of the boyfriend, and she's the one that bailed him out. And I think that makes more sense to me, because if the boyfriend or the ex had something doing, I don't think he would stay put and be causing chaos, havoc, constituting nuisance the way he's doing. Before this whole drama, before the attack, this guy has been laying his hands on her. I'm pretty sure you're seeing the pictures on the screen. Yeah, he's been laying his hands on her. So I wonder if she can't keep him behind bars for a long time. I think for her to do that, she needs a strong evidence to show that this guy might take her life, because from the way he's going, he's acting like someone that doesn't have sense, that can't reason. He might take her life. He really might take her life. It's beyond stalking. He's violent. He's angry. He's upset. This is scary. I understand a good number of women are also passing through this out there. It's really scary. Click this video to watch a story of how a man abandoned his wife in the hospital. He got with her when she was 16 and he was 32, and he got her pregnant 6 times because she has 6 kids for him. Currently she's 26. She came online to rant and talk about how she regretted being with the man, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.